Alrighty, out here Monday morning, getting ready to get back in the combine and finish this field here. At a request, Michael Murphy wanted to see some morning servicings of the equipment and whatnot. Never really done a video on that, and so that's what I'm going to do. Always face the equipment heading east when you park it for the night, and that way it kind of, especially the combine, because that way it burns the dew off the windows quicker. Yeah, it'll be alright. Where are we at here? Fuel stuff up, kind of little grease, 10 hour zerks aren't to have to put 50 hours on to grease the 50 hour stuff. This combine doesn't have a lot of 10 hours, which is kind of nice. You know, makes it a lot easier just to service in the morning. 9700, it's got a lot more 10 hours on it. Later in the year, you get into October and stuff, will grease at night because it greases a lot easier when the machine's hot. The grease just flows into stuff better. And it's about the only ones I need to grease right here, these pivots on the auger. Dad greased the rest of them there Saturday night. Get off of there. Do it that way. A mess. Ow, that hurt. Oh. Basically just grease stuff and we fuel it and then check the engine oil. Antifreeze blew out there. Filled it up and I put too much in it. We do blow stuff off every now and then, probably every 3 or 4 days. It just depends how dusty it is. Yep, still full. The 8.3 Cummins are pretty good about not using much oil. You know, you get up to the 100-hour mark or so on oil change, it'll start using some oil. Just because it's been in there longer. Yeah, Dad already greased all that down in there. There's the old powerhouse, the 330 Ford. Full on oil there. Not a big fan of this. Really like this truck, but this engine was right there. This is 76, and it was right there when they were really starting to crank down on the emissions on vehicles, and so they were decreasing the power. The fuel economy was getting worse, and that engine, it just needs. It's kind of funny, that thing uses a lot more fuel and has a lot less power than that 7000 Ford we got. We got that 3208, which is the same as here, except it's the naturally aspirated version. And it's gonna put a quart and a half in that. It uses, that 7000 uses less fuel, and it's got a lot more power, but that's diesel for you. Other than that engine, that truck is great. It's really nice. Grandpa's kept it in really nice shape over the years, and you guys don't have a truck. You guys got a truck with a flatbed on it, and you got don't have toolboxes down underneath. I would recommend it, especially for oil. It just keeps all that mess up off the top of the bed. Keeps it all contained down in that one box. Ride really nice there. Buy these gallon jugs and we refill them out of the 55-gallon barrel we got at the shop. And fuel just kicked off. A little more. Probably didn't put quite enough in it. I changed the oil on it there a couple weeks ago. I'm just kind of check belts and water pumps. And another thing, if you own a Cat 3208, never buy a reman cap water pump from Caterpillar. They're junk. There were several years in there. We were putting a water pump on that thing about every 50 hours, and then we finally just rebuilt the water pump ourselves. Went and put some SKF bearings in it, and just bought just the seal, and now we've got about 3 years on it again. And let's see, we've put about 1,200 hours on it since we did that, and or 1,100 hours, and it's still holding up fine. So it's well worth the time to rebuild it, because you don't put good bearings and stuff, it just can ruin everything. Well, about ready to fire stuff up and go shell some corn, so that's the morning servicing. If we get into bean cutting, I'll throw another combine in the mix, but it's about the same stuff, just lightly check stuff over. Who's laid in there? So, thanks for watching.